Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. Before we get started, I'd like to do some introductions so everybody knows who the team is. Sorry, let me go ahead and mute everybody again here. Okay. My name is Keith Au. I'm the National Sales Manager for Sugatsune. We're currently broadcasting out of our showroom here in Chicago. This is Rachel Tovella. She's our territory rep for the Midwest. Kendall Anchetta is our territory rep for the East Coast. And Justin Murabayashi, he will pop on shortly with this video. Oh, there he is. Hi, Justin. And he's out of California, and he covers the West Coast. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Number one, I want to thank everybody for your time and joining us today. It's been an interesting time right now, and I'm sure everybody's sitting through a number of webinars. We're certainly giving a lot of them out, so we appreciate your time as always. Today, really our goal is to introduce our brands to all of you and really just provide an overview of our capabilities. Whether you're an engineer, designer, or even a buyer, just looking for something for now or maybe 6 months from now, we hope that a number of the solutions that we present to you capture your interest. Also, whether if you're designing or manufacturing or looking for cooking equipment, food merchandisers or bakery cases, or just in restaurant design, our goal today, again, is really to help create inspiration with unique designs. And as we go through the presentation, again, hopefully that you'll be able to take some notes. And if you have any questions, again, for those of you who just joined, there is a chat box in the control panel. Feel free to type questions, or of course, we're more than happy to connect with you after the presentation today. We always want to make sure everyone understands, who we are and what our culture is. And we start off with our mission statement. Our mission statement is to create convenience and satisfaction for people. And although people is the last word in our mission statement, it's probably the most impactful word in our mission statement, because it is really about respecting all of our employees and our channel partners, manufacturers, as well as people who are using our products. And we want to make sure that everybody who is using our products or building them, they're completely satisfied with the product itself as well as their service, and that it's a very convenient way to go about getting the product and getting it specified. So again, as we go through the presentation and we introduce various products, you'll see there's a common trend that's with the way we develop our products and the way we supply all of the information. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Sugatsune and our brand, I wanted to share what value we bring to you when you're able to work with us. Sugatsune, we engineer, design, and manufacture unique and high quality hardware solutions. And I say high quality and unique. We have a very wide array of products, and we actually have 6,000 products in our catalog. In fact, in engineering is the first word. Out of all of our employees, 30% of our staff are all in the R&D department. So we're constantly coming up with new designs and new trends, and really setting the market for unique solutions. We have a number of certifications. Number one is our AS9120 ISO certification. Although we're here today to talk about the food service industry, this is an important fact for everybody to know, so that you can be confident with the products that you receive from us as well as the service. Part of our business is actually supplying to the aerospace industry, and as you can imagine, if we're providing parts that goes on airplanes, our policies, our procedures all have to be very consistent from when we receive products. We do quality checks, and we make sure that all of our shipping is very efficient. And as I mentioned today, of course, we're here to talk about the restaurant industry. We have over 500 products that are NSF certified, and a number of products, the high probability or high percent, are RoHS compliant. So Sugatsune, we want to be a resource of hardware for everybody. Today, we're not going to go over all the products, but so you understand, again, we have 6,000 products, and this is covered over 15 different product categories. Just so you understand a little bit more about who we are as well. Now, we're a privately held company. Our business started back in 1930, so we're celebrating our 90-year anniversary. Our headquarters are in Japan, and we always want to share that we are a global operation. We know that with today's market, oftentimes products might be designed here in the States and manufacturing might go overseas. Well, Sugatsune is a brand that can supply any project, no matter where it is in the world. But here specifically in the States, we have 2 locations here in the US. Our headquarters are out of Carson, California. For those of you who aren't familiar with Los Angeles area, it's basically out of Los Angeles. We also have 2 facilities here in Chicago. We have a warehouse and customer service as well as a showroom. As I mentioned, we're broadcasting out of our showroom here. And we really pride ourselves, and I added here, it's a live customer service. So because we're on Pacific time and Central time, we're able to provide 12 hours of live customer service where if you call and you have a question, whether it's technical or availability, we're here to support you, help specify hardware, and get the right solution to you. We have very quick shipping times and turnarounds with 2 warehouses in the US, as well as a warehouse in Japan. We can supply products and provide a steady pipeline. We work very closely with all of our distribution channels, as well as our OEMs, and we make sure that we're able to forecast projects out. So you can be confident with not only the products, the support, but also getting products. And we also have a great field sales team. So you were able to meet Justin, Rachel, and Kendall earlier. So they're also out in the fields able to help you. And whether if you're an engineer, our team can help provide the right hardware solution for you. So I mentioned earlier, we have 6,000 products, which is covered over 15 different product categories. And I wanted to just share with you an overview of all the different categories that we have. And what really makes Sugatsune unique is we have 2 different divisions. And with the 2 different divisions and the product lines, we're actually able to serve both the front of house and back of house with various hardware solutions. We are going to present 3 different presentations for the NRA show. Today is going to be more geared towards back of house, food equipment, and food merchandisers. Now, what separates Sugatsune as a manufacturer is our capabilities under our motion design tech concept. And really, by incorporating this type of technology, together we can create a safe, enjoyable, and ergonomic user experience. And as we go through the presentation, and we're going to go over a few products, you're going to understand how our motion design technology is going to be able to add value into your product. Here are some motion design tech solutions. As you can see in both Kendall and Rachel's camera, they're going to demonstrate our power assist and lift assist features. On the cabinet to the right, he's demonstrating a door that has a free swinging hinge. There's no hardware on there that's going to help soft close or lift up this door. And if you could, I don't know if you can hear that sound, but it actually slammed. And this is very dangerous, especially we're in a meeting today because we all work in a fast-paced environment. And really the benefits of motion design tech is to reduce potential strain and stress that's caused to both employees and customers. Now, if you add one of our motion lift assist products, you can see now it is very easy and light to open and close doors. Again, as people are working in the restaurant industry, it's fast paced, they're working long hours, and these little details can really add up, and it's going to make employees tired and less efficient. So Kendall demonstrated, did a simulation showing a standard swinging hinge versus an enclosure that has a lift assist product. Next, we are known in the industry for actually having and developing soft close technology. And I do have a toilet lid here, which isn't directly related to restaurant equipment, but it's really just to help share the story behind soft close. So we actually developed soft close technology in this damper here. This is over 25 years ago. And we created the first soft close in toilet lids so that they wouldn't slam. Eventually, we're able to take this technology and evolve it. Now you see it as a trend, everything has to have soft close nowadays. So when you're looking at bakery cases, and Kendall's demonstrating it, just a little box that shows the soft close capabilities. Whether you're front of house or back of house, soft close is essential. It's very important to have to promote safety in the workplace. Additionally, we have free stop motion or torque products. The most common torque product that everybody uses is a laptop, and you can see you could adjust monitors to your comfort level. The ability to adjust your monitor screens is very, again, essential to your employees' comfort level. Everything nowadays is really geared towards, or it's becoming digital. There's digital screens, whether it's cooking equipment, kiosks, and so forth. So our torque technology will guide doors and let them, soft close as well. But again, it's really to create a convenient and satisfactory work environment. The last capability within motion design tech is our unique motion. We're not going to present this today, but we're going to present a video of this in the second presentation. What this allows you to do is create a more efficient space within the restaurant. Sugatsune also has a strong reputation with our capabilities with stainless steel hardware. We're providing an overview of various stainless steel product categories that we have. And there are a lot of benefits when you're using stainless steel in any environment, but particularly in restaurants. Of course, stainless steel, it's rust resistant. Nowadays, especially with the whole COVID-19 pandemic, there's a lot more cleaning going on. And when you're spraying chemicals on your machinery, tables, handles, and so forth, you want to make sure that it's not going to rust. We have here, different hinges and handles that are stainless steel. We have various lids and grommets for trash chutes. Nowadays, everybody's making sure that the trash is concealed and it's separated from everything else. We have a number of stainless steel drawer slides in all different sizes, from mini drawer slides for, if you want to think of like cash registers, up to heavy duty drawer slides up to 660 pounds. What's also unique for Sugatsune is our line of stainless steel catches and latches. We're going to go over in a little more detail into these product categories, but wanted to share our line of stainless steel hardware for you. So we do have a very diverse group here today, and I wanted to point out a few key applications that we've been involved with in the past, and really this is to help you understand what types of products can be incorporated into your particular product. We're starting here with various cooking equipment and food holding equipment. What's really important now, and we've seen this trend, is a lot of customers are ordering food and then they're going to the restaurant to pick it up. It's carry out. So now restaurants are requiring or needing insulated, heated cabinets in order to maintain the heat in the food. So this is one area that we've been very successful with a number of our high temperature magnetic catches. We have sealed magnetic catches. Again, if it's in this type of environment where it's wet and moist, you want to make sure that there's no rust or corrosion. And we have a new product here, which is a high temperature torque hinge. We've seen convenience stores remain very strong during this pandemic. Convenience stores, they provide a very quick and convenient way for customers to run in while they're filling up their car with gas and just grab their essentials. So bakery cases and food merchandisers, whether it's hot or cold food, has been a great application for us. We've been able to supply a number of soft and self-closing mechanisms, whether they are lid stays or hinges. Again, this is going back to the comfort level of your employees and as well as your customers. You want to reduce the number of banging that you hear. You want to be able to grab your food very conveniently and not worry about a door hitting your arm and again spreading potential contaminations. So we have a lot of great solutions for food merchandisers. And of course, as our environment is rapidly changing, if customers aren't ordering food through an app before they get to the restaurant, it's highly possible that once they get to the restaurant, they may be using some type of kiosk in order to order their food. We've also supplied a number of various hardware products to a number of different kiosks, and really this is what we see as potentially the future for ordering. It doesn't have to be restaurants; they could be theaters, anywhere where you're ordering food. And so we have a number of counterbalance systems, lid stays, concealed, hidden hinges. These are great for servicing the actual machine, as well as torque hinges. Again, a lot of times these kiosks are going to have monitors, and your customers are going to want to adjust monitors so that it is convenient and comfortable for them to be able to see the screen. Okay, again, so we do have a chat window. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to type in the chat window with any questions you may have. We're going to go into the product categories. And again, the purpose of today is to provide an overview of our capabilities and hope that you're able to see a product, write it down, and take a picture with your phone on your screen, and please reach out to us after, because what we're showing you today are popular items, but we have a lot more solutions behind what we're showing you. So we're going to start off with catches and latches. And the 4 key characteristics that's really ideal for everybody here in the presentation is number 1, it's our sealed magnetic catches. And these are very unique to the industry. We use a neodymium magnet underneath the enclosed plastic. Again, it's a strong magnetic force in a small package. And no matter what type of application you're using, whether it's outdoor furniture, outdoor kitchens, to food equipment, these are going to be strong enough to help hold your door closed and ensure that there's not going to be any rust. 2 key characteristics. Number 1, we have a blue version here. And this is ahead of the future, if you want to say. Thank you, Kendall. What's trending overseas is ensuring that any hardware that's attached to equipment is a color that doesn't resemble food. So worst case scenario, if any of the hardware from handles, hinges, magnetic catches, if they happen to fall into the food, it's very easy to locate. And this is based on food production. And the other product that we have here, which is new, it's a snap-in sealed magnetic catch. And again, this is using a neodymium magnet, so the magnet is very strong. These range anywhere from 6 to 11 pounds of magnetic force. We have a line of high temperature magnetic catches. Some are stainless steel, some are plastic and push to close, push to open. This does not use a neodymium magnet, it uses samarium cobalt magnet. So these magnets can actually withstand up to 482 degrees. We use various plastics with our push latches. This can go up to 248 degrees Fahrenheit. We do very well with our stainless steel latches and number of applications that you'll see out in the industry. From latches to slide bolts, and you'll see a lot of different types of draw latches. And the other category that's actually not NSF certified, but it's ideal for this particular market if it's outside and not in the food area, are our push to close, push to open latches. And these have been top selling successful items for us over the last 20 years. What's ideal about this is now with COVID-19, there's less wanting to grab a handle to open and close a cabinet or a door. With our push latches, this will allow users to either open the door with their elbow or open the door with their knee, and they'll be able to access the door. Here are a couple solutions. Of course, we have many more behind this as well. Okay, going into various hinges. So we have 2 slides of hinges, and this is catches and latches and hinges. I'm going to say we have a lot of specialties, but we do very well in this category, and we have a lot of unique products. And you'll see here on this particular slide, we have soft close, lift assist, and torque. Some of them we've spoken about in the past couple slides, but this new version that we have here, this is brand new to the market. This is one of those unique items that there's nothing out available yet. So this is a HG-JV65 hinge. And what this does is it will actually self-close in the last 15 degrees, and that self-close is adjustable. So depending on the size of your particular door, you could actually go in with Allen key and just adjust the strength of the self-close. We have this, what we're calling a combination hinge. This keeps a streamlined design across all of your equipment. And this type of hinge has various features from lift assist to soft close to torque and spring close. So with one design hinge, you can get 6 different features within your application. And again, it's really to keep that streamlined design and look. If you're designing and building food equipment with large doors, again, you want to be able to create a comforting environment for the employees. We have a number of lift assist and counterbalance hinges that you could attach. These are actually new for Sugatsune, the bottom one where it's outside and it's back mounted. And then with hinges, we have a number of torque options, and we have a lot of capabilities with our torque products. We have versions that have dual axis so that you can both swivel and tilt monitor screens. We have versions with detent. So if there was a particular angle that you would like to keep the monitor in, it'll hold it at any particular angle. We have liftoff features. So this is great for NSF products and bakery cases where you may need to remove the door for cleanability or requirements. And we have swivel types, and these can be used in all different types. The most common one is for monitors, so that you can swivel monitors. Again, it's to get it to a comfortable position for the actual user. Now switching gears, apologize. So we have heavy duty and multi-axis hinges. These are, again, ideal for kiosks. It's ideal for your cooking equipment if you don't want to see any hardware. Everything, the bottom left hinge is NSF certified. It's 304 stainless steel. These are just showing different capabilities that we have. I've seen them used on or prototyped on dispensing equipment. So if you have equipment that needs to be placed against the wall, these are some of these options provide zero clearance. And again, it's a nice, clean, streamlined design from the front where you don't see any hardware. As I mentioned, for the convenience stores, we're seeing a lot of inquiries for various food merchandisers and food display cases. We have a whole line of glass to glass, glass to wood, inset, overlay, glass door hinges, as well as pivoting hinges. We have a lot of options for glass door hinges. And then we have this lateral door system again, which we'll show in the next presentation. But we have a wide variety of designs and features. So what we want to do is really encourage you all, if you have an application that you think, oh, Sugatsune might be they might have a great option, please reach out to us. Our contact information will be at the end of the presentation. We also have looking at lid supports. We are known in the industry for soft close, as I mentioned, and these are great items that you could retrofit into your applications. We have capabilities with soft close, as Kendall is demonstrating, where this will help hold the door open so that you can access wherever you need from inside of the enclosure. You can let go and the door will softly close. We have new systems here. I know this shows cabinetry, but you can utilize this in machinery as well, and sheet metal. But this particular aileron system now provides a lift assist as well as a soft close. And then we have other versions that are stainless steel. We have a lid stay that also has torque. Oh, thank you, Kendall. So Kendall's actually showing our aileron system here. One of the categories that can be often overlooked, it's one of the last pieces of hardware that gets added to a machine or mechanism, are handles. However, handles are very important. Again, it's the most commonly grabbed product. Everybody wants to make sure that you have a nice, comfortable feel. If it's a mobile unit where you're actually picking something up and carrying it, you want to make sure that it has a nice ergonomic grip. If you have a gloved hand, we actually have ratings on some of our handles so that you can wear a glove and you still have enough room to pick up whatever enclosure you have. We have a wide variety of 304 and 316 stainless steel pulls, edge pulls. We have these hatch pulls that flip around, so it gives you access, as well as a flush design when your actual equipment is being stored. And what's commonly used, thank you, Kendall, is our recessed pulls. Some of these are 304, some of them are 316, but these have a great rating for, again, if you have large hands or hands that have a glove on it, it's very easy and ergonomical to utilize these types of handles. In the middle here, we're highlighting our series. This is brand new for Sugatsune also that we're introducing to the market. And this is a great way to potentially separate equipment, whether it's maybe related to food or cleaners. If you wanted to designate equipment from one from another, this is a great product line of handles that you can incorporate into your design, as well as large handles for your big enclosures. We have some that actually self-latch. This version here on the far right, there's an aluminum bar on here, and you're able to cut that aluminum bar to size so that you can customize it exactly to the hole pattern that you need for your equipment. Okay, next is hooks. Hooks is an interesting category. It's one of our favorites, and definitely the founders' favorites. As a manufacturer, we're probably one of the largest with the widest hook selection. And oftentimes hooks are overlooked and kind of taken for granted. But if you really think about it, hooks are one of the most convenient pieces of hardware you could have no matter where you are. If you're in front of house for the restaurants or back of house to hang tools and utensils. Well, we have so many different features. It's pretty fun going through this product category. A couple that we have are these flush and low profile designs. The versions on the top are, as I mentioned, they're flush. They auto retract back into the enclosure or the wall wherever it's mounted. They support anywhere from 33 pounds up to 66 pounds, depending on the model that you pick. And then we have these that's Kendall showing, which is they're swinging hooks. And this is key too. Oftentimes in restaurants, there's not a whole lot of working area. You're in tight spaces. So if you're not using the hook, or if you're running through the kitchen, these swing. So your leg, if your leg or your knee or anything hits these hooks, they're going to swivel and it's not going to hurt anybody. So it's a hook providing safety in the workplace. We have versions that are undermounted. And this is, again, it's a unique product because there's not a lot of options out in the market for this. We've commonly seen these in bars. We're located here in Chicago. If you go to a number of the bars here, they use these types of hooks underneath for either coats, purses. But you could, again, they're stainless steel, so you can use them back of house to help hang whatever you need to as far as cooking utensils. We have very well thought out designs for utility as well. As you can see on this version here, it's commonly used as a coat hook, but there's a design here where there's a ball on the end. And this was actually started by Sugatsune's designers, and it's really to create that safety feature where you don't get anything caught. And also, if you're applying anything, it's not going to damage the product that you're hanging. It's not going to hurt if you accidentally hit yourself. As well as this hook that swoops upward. So if you want to make sure that you're hanging something and it's not going to fall off, say it's some type of mobile cart, or it's some type of food warmer that it's going to move from place to place, and you want to make sure that nothing falls. Well, this is a great solution for that. That's going to make sure that whatever you're hanging is very secure. And also, just to share, we have a lot of unique finishes from a rubber coating, which are actually interchangeable. So if you're in an environment where you want to be able to change colors or finishes and so forth, you can swap these out. And the last product category that we're going to cover these are all NSF certified. Again, product lines that are somewhat overlooked, but we do have a line of shelf standards from stainless steel, low profiles, and aluminum, which are very easy to cut, as well as leveling guides. And these are all NSF certified. I have one here that's particularly larger than the others. And really, this is much bigger than the other versions. In fact, some of these support anywhere from 5,000 pounds each up to 20,000 pounds load capacity. So if there's anybody here that's designing large equipment down to small tabletop equipment, we have the right solution for you. And I apologize. Last one that we have here is really about panel mounting systems, sneeze guards, and PPE. And it's really important nowadays with COVID again to make sure that you're protecting both employees and customers from potential exposure. Kendall is showing our panel mounting system here. This system is actually used for decorative panels for front of house or even back of house. That's quickly clipped on and off. A lot of people are familiar with Z-clips or French cleats, which you would lift up and over a bracket. This clips straight on. It's very easy, again, to clip on and off. You can utilize this system with plexiglass or acrylic with a wood frame to clip on privacy panels, which, again, it's modular so that you can remove panels if you need to. Some of the trends that we've seen and articles that we've read is we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And if you can make things as modular as possible, because environments are constantly changing, that's the best way to build and design your restaurants right now. So we have a number of products, again, from folding brackets to panel fasteners, and then I have also sneeze guards and breath guards. Yeah. So the last item that I have is Kendall's demonstrating is our folding bracket. This is stainless steel, 304 stainless, and There's a wide range that we have. We have actually 4 different versions, some with an incorporated soft close in it. They can support anywhere from 400 up to 800 pounds per pair. So this is another great item that you could add as an attachment to any type of work surface. So as a recap, we wanted to present an overview of all of our products to you so you have a better understanding of our company as well as our capabilities. We provide hardware solutions and really hope that we captured your interest today. We really hope that we're able to partner with you in the near future. We'd like to reach out to you after the presentation. So please, we'd like to send you also a catalog. Please email us at industrial@sugatsune.com if you already don't have a direct contact. I also have our territory reps emails down here. It's really just first initial dot and our last name at sugatsune.com. Again, if you're unfamiliar with Sugatsune, we would like to offer a customized presentation for your engineering and design team. We will get a better understanding of what your types of applications are, and then we will customize it for your team. Please use us as a resource and do not hesitate to contact us. So I want to leave some time to help answer any questions. There's a chat box. I'm also going to unmute everybody. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask away. And if there's no questions, thank you very much for your time. Please send us an email so that we can send a quick survey as well as invite you to future presentations that we're going to host. Thank you.